G'day, welcome to Kamikaze Fishing, Australia's largest online fishing tackle brand. Welcome to our series of Kamikaze Cam's technical product video series.
G'day, I'm Ron Smith and this is Kamikaze. Well, today I'm going to talk lollies. Nah, just joking, I'm going to talk soft plastics. They look like lollies. There's that many different colours. Where do you start? Well, Kamikaze have a huge range of soft plastics. These ones are called the FedEx, which come in all shapes and sizes, colours, and they all smell. All the Kamikaze soft plastics come scented, and also in the pack is a little scented sachet which you can add to your soft plastics to give it a bit more kick. But honestly, they smell straight out of the packet. Now they've got a huge array of jig heads from 1.8 grams right up to 57 grams. All different sorts, from arrow heads to ball heads to bullet heads to weedless ones. Just absolutely unbelievable the amount of soft plastics and jig heads that Kamikaze have to offer. So I'm basically going to show you today on how to rig up a soft plastic with a weedless jig head and just a standard bullet head style jig head. And then I'll also show you a knot that you can use to tie on your jig heads to give the soft plastic lures the most natural action. Firstly, I'll start with the weedless jig head. Basically, the idea of this jig head is so you can fish amongst areas of high weed, timber structures, and you won't get snagged up. So you basically get your weedless jig head and pass it through the nose of the soft plastic and come back about 1/2 centimetre, 5 mil. Then pass the jig head through, and the lead weight, which is on the shank of the hook, pass that through the same hole. And then once you've got that through, pull it down to the aisle of the hook, and then basically rotate the jig head around and pass the hook through the belly of the soft plastic and then through its back, like so. And then just work that down so it sits nice and straight, and that is your weedless jig head hookup. Also with these soft plastics, which I failed to mention, is that in their belly, it's open, and that's actually where you pass your jig head through to make your incision out the top. So once again, the weedless, it's very straightforward. Go through the nose, 5 mil, 1/2 centimetre back from the tip of the point of the nose. Pass the lead weight through the same hole, pull it through, down to the eyelet of the hook, rotate the jig around in the belly of the soft plastic, the point of the hook, and then pierce it just through the back of the soft plastic, like so, and then work it down, straighten it up. There we go. That's our weedless soft plastic. Now I'll show you a bullet head. The idea of these jig heads is to just nose dive down to the bottom, and then you work your plastic, drop it back down again. These aren't weedless though, so they obviously fished in areas of sand or light gravelly bottoms where weed isn't an issue. Now you get your soft plastic. Ideally, that's how you want your hook to sit. So you can feed that through, but sometimes you don't actually bring the hook out in the right spot. So sometimes you can just simply sit the jig head on the top of the soft plastic like that, and then mark with the hook on the back of the soft plastic where you want your jig, the pointy hook, to come out. And then it's just a matter of simply going through the nose, rolling it around until your hook is in line with that mark that you made on the back of the soft plastic, and then pierce it through like so, slide it up, I went too far with that, and take it back in, out where you made the mark, like so, slide along. And the lure, the soft plastic, will sit nice and straight, and it will swim straight in the water. It's very important to make sure that you get the hook sitting right down the axis of symmetry of the soft plastic. If it's off to one side, like so it's not quite in the centre, that'll make the bait or the soft plastic not swim naturally. So it's very important to get it in the centre, to give it that natural action. And it's that natural action that makes these things work so well. So that's your bullet head, jig head rig up on a soft plastic, FedEx style. Now I'll show you the loop knot that you use on these jig heads. You get yourself some Kamikaze fluorocarbon leader. This is a Harrison loop knot, world famous knot. You make a loop, take the tag end through the loop, like so. Then get the tag end, pass it through the eyelet of the bullet head, or whatever you use, the arrowhead, the weedless, through like so. Then pass the tag end back through the loop that you made, like so, just like that. Then get your tag and pass it over and under your main line 6 to 8 times. And then it's just a matter of feeding it back through the loop that you made. Use your teeth. Stop there. Bit of lubrication. And that's it. That is your Harrison loop knot. It's a really good knot on soft plastics, as well as what it is on squid jigs, for the reason being that that knot does not restrict the movement of the lure at all. So that lure can free fall to the bottom, and then you can start working it, and that knot isn't going to interfere with the movement of the jig head. If you were to have a big bulky knot on the end of that eyelet, it can cause the jig head, the lure, not to work how it should. So the Harrison loop knot for soft plastics and squid jigs.
Thank you for watching our technical product video series. Kamikaze Fishing has over 2,500 products, from reels, rods, lines, lures, hooks and many accessories for all freshwater, estuary, saltwater and game fishing activities. Please go to our website www.kamikazefishing.com.